you. My lords and ladies, lads and lasses, welcome to the 6th annual St. Thomas Aquinas Feast of Fantasy. And it is my delight and pleasure to introduce a man who needs no introduction but will receive one anyways. The man behind the curtain and in charge of putting this fantastic feast together. You know him, you love him, Father Daniel.
Oh, thank you, Will. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank all of you for coming to our medieval feast, virtual and in your home. So this is great to be here. Why are we here tonight?
Why are we here tonight, Father?
Excellent question. We are here to raise some money so that we can build a church here on campus at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and we need your support. Now, our goal originally was $10,000, but we're raising our goal to at least $15,000 that we could raise tonight. That would be awesome.
Why are we raising the goal, actually?
Well, because we've already hit the $10,000, so we know that people together, with your help, we can raise the money. Now,
so before the stream even started, we already hit our goal.
That is correct.
That is fantastic to hear.
But the key thing is why? Why are we building a church here on campus? And that's because students need to know that they have the support of the church, that they have a place that they can call home, a spiritual home, a place that they can really feel comfortable at, be themselves, as well as learn about their faith and share their faith with others. And that's why we are trying to build this church on campus. And so I hope you can truly support us and encourage us along the way. We have lots of things planned for you tonight, and I hope you stay bidding and stay involved, and it's going to be a wonderful night.
Fantastic. And talking about the ways to support, there are several different ways, and we'll be going more into that in a little bit, but we are going to be having an auction. There will be a raffle going on, items which you can just purchase and pick up yourself, as well as donations, wine pulls, and all manner of things just like that. But we will be talking about that in just a little bit, because first we are going to be showing a short video that is from the students here talking about the Newman Center itself. So, Tech, go ahead and take it away.
Hi, my name is Jacob Villarama.
My name is Nora.
My name is Nicole Caliboso.
Hi, my name is Carlina.
My name is Mason.
My name is Mary McDonough.
My name is Remington Longley. I'm a student here at UNLV.
I was born and raised here in Las Vegas. I've lived here all my life. And growing up, I was very active in my parish community. But if there was one thing growing up that I noticed, was that there wasn't really a strong young adult community. And I think for me and many other young adults, especially when we enter college, we're at a very important crossroads in our life.
College is where we discover who we are, where we're going to go. And so having the Newman Center, having the Catholic Church here on campus is an amazing presence of Christ to this world. It is the future of our church that we're building, the future of the Catholic Church.
I remember one of my first days walking in, it was pretty jam-packed. There was people here that were so welcoming. And, I was able to just fit into the community really fast, and it was such an amazing thing, and it was such a blessing. And as my years in college went by, I think our young adult years are very formative years. And, so many things have happened to me within my time in college, but this has always been a place for my foundation. It has always been my rock because, Jesus is here.
Curious about my faith, curious about God, curious about how God might exist in this world. I found the Catholic Church. And from there, the nearest church I could find was the Newman Center. And oh wow, it's even on campus. So I was able to come here, in between classes, after the days ended, and talk with the other Catholics here and learn what it means to be Catholic in a much more personal way.
Between adoration, between, various reconciliations, Bible study groups, those sorts of things, I was able to come to know Jesus Christ more, and I was able to come to know my faith more.
We have a beautiful home here in the middle of campus where students can come to daily mass and adoration and praise and worship. But Christ is also present in the community. Christ's body is here in the staff and the students that make up the Newman Center.
Saint Therese of Lisieux, she would say, "The world is thy ship and not thy home." And for me, UNLV has provided me such a great adventure. It's really been my ship. I got to meet new people, learn new things, experience things I never would have thought I'd ever experienced. And as beautiful as those experiences were, it was just my ship. It wasn't my home. But every time I walked through the doors here at the Newman Center, I was reminded of my true home. Whenever, I hung out with my brothers and sisters who were building me up and trying to lead me towards heaven, I remembered that I was home. Whenever I got to partake in daily mass and partake in the holy sacrifice and receive the body, blood, soul, and divinity of Jesus into my body, I remembered that I was home. And what we learn at home, we're called to take out with us. We're called to take it out into the world. And so, for me as a student, the Newman Center has allowed me to take Jesus and carry him with me as I go out into my studies, as I pursue knowledge and truth, that I carry Jesus with me.
I just really encourage any of you who are watching that to support this ministry. This is a truly life-changing ministry.
I'm a convert to the Catholic Church, and the Newman Center is why I converted.
Honestly, I don't know how my college experience would have turned out if I hadn't come to the Newman Center, and I don't know what kind of friends I would have. So I'm very grateful for the Newman Center because I've made really strong relationships. I've deepened my faith tenfold.
I'm really thankful for the community here provided at Newman, because it's not all just about religious studies and things like that, but I truly feel like I have a little home away from home. I've made lifelong friends here that I would even regard as family, and I don't think that would have ever been possible without being able to come to UNLV and being able to come to the Catholic Newman Center here.
When I look back on the past few years and I look at where I am today, I know for a fact that I would not be where I am if it wasn't for the Newman Center.
At least for me, this place holds such a special place in my heart because it has been the place that I've just fallen so much more in love with Christ.
And I think that's what sets the Newman Center apart from other ministries around town. It allows Christ to come into the mundane and the day-to-day, to meet people where they are, not only physically, but spiritually. Ultimately, Newman is a place where anyone can walk in and feel welcomed and at home and that they belong.
Welcome back. We are here live at the Newman Center with my castle background, and thank you to all the students who came together to put together that fantastic video. For those of you just joining us, we are right at the beginning of our stream, and we're going to take just a couple moments to talk about the different ways that you can continue to help the Newman Center support while doing this virtual event. So the first thing that is on our list is the silent auction, which has been a staple in our now 6th annual Feast of Fantasy, and we have all manner of different items up for bid, including here, one of our new ones. Number 23 here, one of the items up for bid is this beautiful basket, which is Coloring with Jesus. So it has all number of arts and crafts to be able to practice your faith, as well as your artistic skills, and is a really good way to get together with the family and be able to create good moments while practicing your faith as well. And so this is like item number 23. You just go onto the silent auction and bid for this, and all of the proceeds go to help support creating a new place of worship here for the students. Another one of the items here is a black and white portrait certificate from the innocuous Townsley Fine Art, a black and white portrait certificate. This is 2 hours worth of time with a professional photographer who will go through, put together specific photos, and help you guide through to create something not only unique and beautiful to you, but will last and create memories for a lifetime. And this is valued at $1,000 and is, I believe, only going for $200 for the first bid right now, which is a fantastic deal for people who have gone and gotten photography before. Knowing to pay $200 for 2 hours of photography is a beautiful deal, and that is this right here. And we have all manner of items such as that up on the silent auction, so just go. The link, I believe, is in the chat. Go there and peruse the different items that have been donated from many different people to be able to help support this fantastic cause. In addition to that, you have the ability to purchase things directly and pick them up either here at the Newman Center, or the Newman Center will send it to you. For instance, if you wanted to be a little bit in the Renaissance fair, we have these beautiful flowery crowns which you can purchase. And next time that you come by for one of our feasts in person, hopefully in 2022, we will be doing this a lot again, you can sport one of the crowns knowing that you got it from the virtual show. Or if you want something, we have been having chilly weather here in Vegas, snow and rain, and we have these beautiful fuzzy blankets which also have stitching in the bottom corner, the Feast of St. Thomas Aquinas, and this is a beautiful throw, and these all go to support creating a new place of worship. The crowns are only $5, and these beautiful blankets are $20. So if you want to help continue to support, go forward, purchase things like that. We also have a 50-50 raffle where half of all the money that goes in, it gets divided in half goes to the church, and then half goes to a lucky drawer whose name we will be drawing at the end of this. So you have a chance to win money live here right in this moment, as well as a wine pull where there are many different wines which you have the ability to pull, and get an experience of wine that you haven't had before. So perhaps something that you wouldn't have purchased on your own. You get to have kind of a little random experience and enjoy it that way. And all of this information is online. And thank you guys all again for being here, supporting us at this Feast of Fantasy. Speaking about the Feast of Fantasy itself, I believe it's time to bring on some entertainment. Wouldn't you agree?
Huzzah.
Well, our entertainer for this evening comes all the way from the frozen north. I've been performing with this family for over 11 years. They come from Minnesota, and they are known as the Fantasy Fire Circus. So they are going to be performing some dance, some fire, some danger for your entertainment, amusement, confoundment, and confusement. So take it away to the Fantasy Fire Circus!
Awesome. That was absolutely spectacular. So it is good, again, to all of you who are joining us for our medieval feast, virtual style. And I want to do a shout out for those of you who might find it difficult to work the tech, that you can also call in at 702-736-0887 and make a pledge. It's just sort of like that telethon approach, you know. So however much you can give to support us in this effort, we really appreciate it. Now I'm going to introduce a very special guest who is a fan of our Newman Center, but also just a great spiritual leader, a wonderful man, and he has a good sense of humor and a delight to work with and to work for. And that, of course, is I'm speaking about Bishop George Leo Thomas. He is our bishop here in Southern Nevada, and he's an awesome guy, but also a supporter for us, and I want you to listen to what he has to say as to why this is such an important ministry. And so take it away, Tech.
St. Thomas Aquinas was a Dominican friar and renowned doctor of the Church. He's one of the greatest and most influential theologians in the history of the Church. St. Thomas's life was marked by fidelity to the gospel and guided by the writings of the early Church Fathers. In spite of his towering intellect and academic acumen, Thomas is universally revered for his modesty and humility, coupled with a deep sense of prayerfulness and self-abnegation. It's noteworthy that his writings did not escape criticism and scrutiny from ecclesial authorities and censors. However, he was canonized less than 50 years after his death by Pope John XXII, who clearly understood and appreciated the depth and the breadth of Thomas's insights and writings. I had the great honor of being ordained as a bishop on January 28, 2000, the feast of my patron and namesake, St. Thomas Aquinas. He is the patron of students, scholars, and university communities. Down through the years, I've held university ministry as an apostolate that is very near and dear to my own heart. In the 3 dioceses where I've served, I've consistently described our campus ministry and our university students as vibrant, dedicated, and committed to the Church. Really a treasure for all of us. Today I want to express my personal gratitude and appreciation to Father Daniel Rowland, whose love and service to the university students is also marked by love and dedication and selflessness. For years, Father Daniel has dreamed of the day when we would see on these very grounds a new and more expansive state-of-the-art Newman Center under the patronage of St. Thomas Aquinas. I share that dream. We're moving closer and closer to the day when this dream will become a reality. I wholeheartedly support this hope and this vision, which will allow our campus ministry to embrace and welcome greater numbers of students here at the university. Tonight, as we celebrate this medieval feast of Thomas Aquinas, I ask you to be generous in your support of our vibrant Newman Center ministry. May the angelic Dr. Thomas Aquinas bless this endeavor and bring our dreams to fulfillment. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. St. Thomas Aquinas was a Dominican friar.
And thank you one more time for joining us and those words of wisdom and spirituality. And now I feel it's time for some more entertainment, yes?
Yay!
I love having the feedback through the digital medium. It is quite fantastic. Well, from home, you can feel free to yell at the screen if you feel so inclined. So are you ready to see some magic, yes? Yes. Are you ready to see some danger, yes? Something both magical, dangerous, and stupid. So let me go ahead and reach into my bag back here and pull up my magic prop. Here it is. The magic prop from within. We have ourselves a rubber balloon. Ooh. That's right, a rubber balloon. You never quite know when a rubber balloon is... So, let's go ahead and get this thing blown up and then go into the stupid, dangerous part of the show. Here we are. Thank you! Yes, no, we'll go ahead and get this thing blown up a little bit more here. So here we go. All right, perfect. Now, my lords and ladies, lads and lasses, over the next couple minutes, we're going to be doing a little bit of danger, and this is the interactive part of the show through the virtual medium. So when I go like this, everyone give me an ooh, ooh. Digitally, give me a digital give me a digital oh. There we are. The dangerous part of the show. Everyone, here it goes. Hup. Woo! Alright, here we are. Alright, here we are. Sword swallowing with the balloon. Here we are. It looks a lot bigger from down here. All right, here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're not buying it, are you? Wait a second, you want to actually see me swallow this balloon? Are you guys crazy? All right, my lords and ladies, lads and lasses, for your entertainment, amusement, confoundment, and confusement, sword swallowing with a balloon. Here we are. Ha. Thank you all. No, that's just the trick. It just ends right there. That's where it ends. A lot of people afterwards ask me, but Will, what happens to the balloon after that? Well, don't worry, the balloon does come back. It takes about 8 hours for it to come back, but it does come back. I do fold it into a balloon animal, though. That's what I'm currently practicing working on. Yes, I fold it into a poodle. A poodle. Talking about poodles and animals. Do you know what you call an animal with no zoo, or a zoo with no animals in it? A zoo with no animals in it, and that's called a shih tzu. A shih tzu. That's a type of balloon animal as well. Well, my lords and ladies, lads and lasses, it's time for a new special thing that we're putting together here. This is called the St. Thomas Sucker Event. The St. Thomas Sucker Event, which is a special thing. We have ourselves a giant novelty sucker here. Ooh, the St. Thomas Sucker. And this will be gifted to the next person who uses the phone line to call in a donation for the St. Newman Center. So the next person who calls in using the number, which I hope, fingers crossed, is at the bottom of the screen, will receive this giant novelty sucker for your troubles and entertainment, and is a fantastic gift to prank on someone else. It is sugar, so it doesn't really go bad, and it's about the size of my head, which is a fantastically large piece of sugar right there. So for the next person who calls in at 702-736-0887 will receive, in addition, I think I just heard a phone ring, possibly in the other end. We'll find out in just mere moments here. Well, my lords and ladies, lads and lasses, it is my delight and pleasure to introduce two prominent members of the community here. Our special guests, King John and Queen Elizabeth. Now, Dr. Johns and Elizabeth are active members of the Newman permanent community, and both have made significant contributions to healthcare in Nevada. In addition, Dr. John is the Associate Dean of the External Affairs at UNLV School of Medicine. So it is my delight and pleasure to turn it over in the digital world to our special guests, King John and Queen Elizabeth.
Huzzah! Good evening, lords and ladies, and welcome to the 6th annual medieval feast hosted by St. Thomas Aquinas Newman Center in its community at UNLV. My name is John Files, and I've been invited to be king this evening.
And I'm Elizabeth Files. Today, all royal subjects are invited to join our community as we celebrate the feast of St. Thomas Aquinas.
Let's pause to pay tribute to Father Daniel Rowland, his staff, and all the donors that made this event possible.
Please enjoy the music, Enjoy the contests, bid high on our silent auction, and give generously.
So thank you to all for joining this celebration.
And thank you for your generosity.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Once again, this has been a great, great feast of St. Thomas Aquinas, which we could not have had without your participation and your support, but also the support of greater community members and members of the larger community, such as the Emerald Isle Casino, the Jewel of Henderson. Shout out to the District of Green Valley, the shopping mall located in Henderson. Pinot's Palette, for painting and sipping classes, and then also Bellator, Mentium Archery Club, and then Townsley Portraits, creating memories that last forever, and then Ethan Allen, reinventing home and making your place a pleasurable place to be. So please make sure you give them some love and for their support and generosity to the Newman Center and to our feast. Now, I want to encourage you to also take some time to look at some of the items that perhaps have not yet been bid on, and such as we have this Mardi Gras festival of alcohol. I must admit, it has everything you need to make hurricanes and a little great margaritas with silver Patron and all sorts of things. So again, this basket is number 44. So treat yourself to something wonderful and something that definitely you can share with friends. I recommend you share it with friends rather than drinking it all by yourself. So we have, what else do we have? Oh, our Nautica bag. It's actually several bags, and it's a great way to, carry the things you need to carry, and all with that wonderful Nautica theme. It's great, going for a great deal at this point. So again, please check that out. That is number 17, and you can have these wonderful bags to help carry around and to look fashionable all at the same time. So at this point, I'm going to bring forth our other MC, William Bradshaw. Give a round of applause.
Fantastic. Thank you again, Father. And it's time for a little bit more entertainment, amusement, confoundment, and confusement. Wouldn't you agree? And this time around, we have a lovely participant live here to perform some magic. Come on up on stage. Virtually give her a great big round of applause, my lords and ladies. And what is your name?
Nora.
Nora. Everybody say hi, Nora.
Hi, Nora.
Nora, say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Fantastic, Nora. And we're going to be doing a little bit of magic here together. So if you don't mind me reaching here just for a moment, I'll start from this behind her. Ooh, a little red cloud nose. Ha-ha. Woohoo! Now watch the little red ball, Nora. Watch it very carefully. The red ball goes in the hand just like this. We give it a shake and a snap. And it disappears. Spooky. Magic. I see you looking at my other hand here, Nora. I see it. And that's perfectly all right. Inquisitive mind is exactly what St. Thomas was about, being able to observe the world and see things. And so you're thinking it's in the other hand, correct?
Yes.
And you'd be right. It is in the other hand. It's in the other hand, though, with a second little red ball. Yeah, I know. See, they multiply when you're not paying attention. So we have two balls here. 1, 2, 1, 2. And Nora, what I will do is have you hold out your hand flat like a table, nice and high for the camera to see. Let's split the difference here. Now, one ball goes into my hand over here. The other one, I'm going to go ahead and give to you. Squeeze onto it tight, Nora. Tight, 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 just like this. Now, Nora, on the count of 3, magic will happen. Your mind will be blown, and you will get a stunning round of applause from all these virtual people in the virtual world. You won't hear it, but you feel it. Because we can't hear what's going on there, but we'll know deep down inside that they're entertained by you participating here. Are you ready, Nora?
Yes.
Your mind will be blown on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Did you feel that?
Okay.
The ball disappeared from my hand, jumped into hers. Give her a round of applause, my lords and ladies. Now we're going to do this again, but a little bit different this time. 1 ball into my hand, 1 ball into yours, and we're going to do something a little different. That time it just happened once, but watch. We go 1, 1, 2, 3 times I tap. The balls vanish from my hand, which means slowly open my hand, show the camera what's in your hand. 3 balls inside our hand. 1, 2, 3, just like that. In fact, we'll go even crazier. 1 ball my hand. 1, 2, into yours. Squeeze tight. Tight, 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 way up there, just like that. Let's go for the gusto here. It's gone, don't open yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. We tap, which means slowly turn your hand face up. Open your hand one at a time. Keep on opening. Open, open, open. 10 balls out of Nora's hand. The magic sponge ball illusion. Give her a great big round of applause, my lords and ladies. And I'll be calling you back up on stage here in just a little bit. But one more time, give her a round of applause. People back over. She returns back to the safety of the audience here. And now, since I'm here on my own for a little bit, I am going to open this up so I'm able to be heard and understood a little bit better. Now, we're talking about the Renaissance era here, and so one of the things that people most associate with Renaissance and magic is the jongleur, the street hustler, the cup and ball man, which became popular during this time. And so, for a little bit of reenactment here, I have brought forth a piece of magic dating back from that era, the cup and ball. So let me go ahead and get into character here. My lords and ladies, lads and lasses, it's a little game of hanky-pee and hanky-poo. Keep your eye on the little right ball. We have a cup and a ball and a cup. You can cup the cup, but don't cup the ball. At least not in public anyways. That'll get you in trouble. All you need to do is keep your eye, here we are, on the little right ball, and tell me where the ball is compared to the cup. So we have a cup and a ball and a cup, and just like this, and we'll go ahead and give you a chance right here before we get started. So where is the little white ball compared to the cup? And you would say?
On top!
On top of the cup. Oh, well, that's what most people would say. And of course, you'd be wrong because it's currently on the bottom of the cup. The cup's upside down. No, here, I'll give you another chance here. We'll go ahead and take the cup ball and put it on top of the bottom of the cup, and it will currently be on
the top of the bottom
of the cup, just like that. It's weird. It's like the ghost of Father Daniel right there. Now, we're going to play a little game. Now, sometimes the ball goes into the hand. If the ball's in the hand, the ball's in the hand. If it's in the hand, it can't be in the cup. If it's under the cup, it can't be in the hand. If it's in the hand, it can't be in the cup. If, on the other hand, it was in the hand, it can't be in the bag. If it's in the bag, it can't be up there. If it's up there, it can't be down here. If it's down here, it can't be in the bag at the same time. As I said, if I take it, place it down here, it's gone from inside there and back underneath the cup. A cup and a ball and the cup. Now, sometimes the ball's inside the cup, and sometimes you can see it just like that, and we can take it out. Ball's in the bag, the ball's in the bag. If the ball's under the cup, the ball's in the cup. You're not following this, are you? I'm going too fast. I'm certain there's a little bit of a delay, a lag going on in the virtual world, so we'll slow it down for your entertainment. Here we go. The ball goes into the cup. Precisely. So we have the ball inside the cup, and we take the ball out of the cup, put it inside the bag. Now here's the big moment. Where is the ball right now? And you would say, some people, in the bag, under the cup, in the bag. No. Now, where is it?
It's not in the bag.
No, it's underneath the cup, just like that. Now, some people are going, wait a second, what's going on? I'll show you how to do this. That's right, I'll show you how to do this. What we do is we actually take the ball. And we put it in the bag, but we hide it inside of our hand. We hide it inside our hand just like that. And then, no matter what the person says, if they say it's in underneath the cup, we show that it's not there. If they say that it is, we roll it under just like that. Now, sometimes people get funky and say, well, wait a second, what's going on underneath the cup right there? Why can't you make other things appear? Well, you can, just like that. You can get big balls just like that. And of course, if you get one, you can get a second one just like that. As I said, this is the Renaissance jongleur. Thank you all very much. Well, my lords and ladies, lads and lasses, we are starting to wind down towards the end of our entertainment, amusement, confoundment, and confusement. I believe I have one final piece of magic that I'll need an assistant for here, so I'll go ahead and remask up so we can gather and get our assistant back on stage here. And a little bit of magic. With a piece of rope. And we have it in here. Aha! Our pair of scissors, and welcome one more time to the stage our lovely assistant. Yay! Now, I have a quick question for you. Before being on stage here with me, have you ever done magic before?
No.
No, have you ever seen a magician before live perform?
Not really.
Not really. All right, do you know what magicians tend to do with pieces of rope and scissors?
No.
Same thing that most people do with scissors and rope, which would be using the scissors on the rope. And we're going to do a piece of magic, cutting and restoring this piece of rope, and you are going to be assisting, and in the end, you're going to be performing magic for all those people right there. Are you excited?
Yes.
Good. Excited is the right answer here. So let's go ahead, give a quick example of what we will be doing. We'll be taking the piece of rope just like this, taking it in about the center, just like this. We will then take the piece of rope. You will cut the piece of rope. I'll give you the scissors here just for a second. And then we are going to use a little bit of magic, just like this. Watch.
Oh.
And restore the piece of rope into a single piece. Yes?
Yes.
Fantastic. Yes. Now that was me doing it. No, it's your turn for you to do it.
Oh.
So let's measure it out about to the center of the rope. Here we are, just like that. So right about here. And go ahead. Yeah. Fantastic. So now we have ourselves two pieces of about equal length rope here, right? You cut this. This is your piece of rope. So we will tie the two ends into a knot, just like this. Now watch, wiggle your fingers. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, watch the knot.
Oh, wow.
Just like that. We'll continue this piece of rope again. And you cut it that time, right?
Yes.
Let's do it again! And
Okay.
it's your turn to do it, all right? So we'll cut it in about the center, right about here. Cool, and put the scissors down for a second, because you're going to be needing to hold on to your piece of rope. Now you're going to do exactly what I do. So take the two ends of the rope, hold it up just like this,
Okay.
and take one end, and we're going to tie it into a big circle. So take the two ends, cross them over each other, yep, just like that. Tie it into a knot. Give yourself plenty of space and tie that nice and tight. Cool, and we'll go ahead, tug on it, and make sure that it's nice and all the way down. Cool, and spin it around, yes?
Yes.
Cool, now go ahead and reach over and grab the scissors.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll have you cut my piece of rope here. Cool, and we'll go ahead, do the same with your piece right about here. Fantastic, and go ahead and put the scissors back away. And what we are going to be doing here is we are going to be doing a little piece of magic here with both of the pieces of rope. So here, take yours, and we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to tie one more knot onto mine. Just like this. 1, 2, just like this. Now watch. In a moment, introduce me, and I'll talk about wave your fingers, and you're going to pull the knot right off your end too. Watch. 1, 2, 3. And my knot comes off just like that. And now it's your turn. Hold it up to the camera. Show it to the audience. Pull, 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 pull. And give her one more thunderous round of applause. A fantastic assistant. Go ahead. One more thing I need you to do. Put one hand on your belly just like this. The other hand on your butt just like that. And bend over at the waist. And give her one more round of applause as she exits off the stage and back to simpler times. Well, my lords and ladies, lads and lasses, I believe it is coming towards the end of our entertainment for this fine evening. It has been a delight and pleasure to be entertaining, amusing, confounding, and confusing you. And before we continue on, we have some of pieces, the 50-50 raffle, as well as other pieces of information and business. So this is your last moment right now. If there's somebody who is currently outbidding you on an item, now is your chance to outbid that. We're going for $1,500. We passed by the $10,000 mark before we even got started. So folks, thank you so much for your support in this wonderful, wonderful ordeal. And now bringing back onto the stage, you love him, you know him, Father Daniel.
Well, thank you, Will. You're doing awesome. This is wonderful. Thank you all for your support. We just want to do a few shout-outs for some people who've really been, made some nice donations for us. We want to thank Ruth Paleo and Daryl Cooper, Kathy Hill, and Corinne Chavez and Franco. And we have Michael Rolland and Connie Clove, and Elizabeth Files and Mary Bigg. So those are just some of the people who made some donations. If you made a donation, and we again want to thank you, those donations are what help us do what we need to do. And help us build this church on campus. I want to introduce the person who's also made this whole auction happen, and the person behind the scenes, and that is Carlina Lim. Yay, Carlina!
A little bit. Hello, so I'm here to just tell you guys all about when you win,
your silent auction item, what you can do to come and pick it up. So you can come here to the Newman Center either tomorrow after the 11 a.m. Mass or before the 7 p.m. Mass, as well as from Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. will be open. Just make sure to come with an ID and we will get you all checked out. Make sure if you haven't yet to enter, to put in a credit card with your account to make sure checkout is nice and easy. So as soon as you come in, we can see that you already paid and you can take your item and go. So very simple. Just if you have any questions, please feel free to call us here at the office at 702-736-0887. And yeah, that's all from me. And now we'll get some prizes for some of our raffles.
Excellent. Thank you, Carlina. Also, I know while Will's here and he was doing his Renaissance magic, one of the auction items is 2 tickets to a Renaissance fair wherever throughout the United States.
Yeah, throughout the United States.
And so that means for those of you who are in Oregon, you could go there, or for those of you who are in Arizona, I know we have people all over the place, so in California, Will has connections throughout the entire Renaissance Festival world, and so please bid on that. It's a great way to enjoy and kind of live, God willing, that all the festivals will be happening. So Will can hook you up, as it were. And now we're going to do some drawing. This is for
Giving Tuesday.
Giving Tuesday. So these are people who gave during Giving Tuesday, and their names are on pieces of paper. And you want me to draw, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're the magic. You're the magic hand.
Nothing up my sleeve. Presto change up. All right, we're going to take them off the bed. All right. Close my eyes, move around. I'm just choosing that one that's stuck between my fingers there. Okay, very good. And it seems blank. Oh, that must be the other side. This is for, Louisa McDonald.
Yay!
All right, Louisa, thank you for your support, especially during Giving Tuesday. And they have won. Is this what they won? You've won 2 tickets to the 7th annual Feast of St. Thomas Aquinas, January 2022. So we'll see you there. For all of the thank you, Louisa McDonald. And now what do we got? This is for the competition that was for comparing feasts. And so people took pictures of their various feasts that they offered. And to help with more feasts, it's the kitchen tool and caddy, and filled with all sorts of wonderful tools. And this goes to, as the roll says, the feast duel winner, Rowena Lim. Congratulations, Rowena, for your wonderful medieval feast that you prepared, and thanks for participating in our wonderful medieval feast. I don't know what else to say. I love being part of this community, and I love the support that you all give to this wonderful place, the students and their support, but also the ways in which you touch people's lives because the students needing your support. Also coming up, let me see.
50-50 raffle.
We have the 50-50 raffle coming up. So if you didn't buy a ticket, then you don't get to win. But one person gets to win the 50-50, and I think that's in a like a Wheel of Fortune kind of thing. So is that going to be playing now? Round and round it goes where it stops. Nobody knows. Tick, 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 tick.
Tick, tick. Da, 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 da.
And I'm assuming they can't hear me.
Find out in a second.
Oh my god!
The same winner.
It's Rowena Lim.
It's Rowena with him as well.
Wow, Rowena! Tonight is your lucky night. Thank you for supporting us. Now, I don't know do we know what the total of the 50-50 was at this point?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. So, but you get half. The other half goes to the Newman Center. And as we always try to encourage those people who win the 50-50, you can always donate it back. Anyway, depending on how you feel. So at this point, I want to bring back Will Bradshaw. Will has been a great friend and a great supporter. Like I said, he was at our very first medieval feast, and it's always good working with you.
It has been a delight and pleasure, Father.
Awesome. Awesome. So at this point, I think we've covered all our bases. So you have until 8 o'clock to put in your last bid for your auction item or to make a donation tonight. But again, the Newman Center is always open to receive your donation. And
I know I'm going to be donating on that Mardi Gras package.
All right, yes. You want to get in there. And again, the auction closes at 8 o'clock, and we'll see you next year in January 2022. And huzzah, and may God bless you all. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, enjoy. Thank you.